RedHawks fall by a final of 14-11 this afternoon on Father's Day at Newman Outdoor Field. Welcome back to our RedHawks postgame show on 740 The Fan. And here at Newman Outdoor Field, RedHawks manager Doug Simonik joins us outside his third base dugout. And Doug, a long afternoon of baseball, and you talked about it during the broadcast in our in-game lowdown that a 6-0 lead or a 6-3 lead at that time was not going to be enough, and Gary plated 8 runs in the top of the 7th inning, winds up winning 14-11. How about the way this game played out?
14-11. I mean, a windy day here, a lot of balls flying all over the place. You know, just our bullpen didn't do much of anything, but they were like gas on a fire. But, you know, I was told in the dugout it's the first time in 30 games, but, I mean, that's no indication of we couldn't get anybody to come in the game and stop anybody. So, you know, we even went with our closer there in a tie game, and, you know, it was rough on him. He's a 9th inning guy, and we tried to keep it there. But, oh well, try tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. And, Doug, on the bright side, and I know it's really hard to look at it this way, but your hitters did come up with some good at-bats. Tim Alberts had 5 RBIs. A number of guys swung the bat. Mitch Enertson had a 4-hit game. How about the way your offense performed today?
Well, I mean, you know, it's a little bit of a brightness. You know, we hadn't scored a lot of runs in any particular game. This is a little uplifting for us. So, got to continue to do that, especially if our bullpen's going to sputter like it did today. I mean, I guess no game's safe. So, unfortunately, we didn't pitch good enough today at all. And, you know, we had a lot of opportunities. We did a good job offensively. Just a day at Newman Outdoor Field where the wind's blowing and, you know, we couldn't put anybody away. I don't know how many we struck out. I think we only walked 3, maybe 4 guys. But they got 21 hits, and, you know, that's a bad concoction.
And I had you for 4 total strikeouts, Doug. I could be off on that. But last thing before I let you go, Skip. Tomorrow, the RedHawks will make a long journey north of Montreal, Quebec, and opening a 10-game road trip. What do you know about these Can-Am teams the RedHawks are about to play? Trois-Rivières, followed by New Jersey, followed by Newark.
I hope they can't score like Gary did today. That's for dang sure. So I'm just going to go into it like everybody else is going into it, pretty naked, I'm going into an unknown, so I don't know. I'm going to have to go out and see how we react after a lot of travel tomorrow. So, you know, we got to get up off the mat and get going. If we don't get up off the mat, you know, you'll get some more of this. So we don't want that. We want to go there. We know now we need to have a good road trip since we squandered this one today, so it just puts a little more heat on us.
All right, Doug, thanks so much for the visit. Happy Father's Day.
Thanks.
See you dark and early. Yep, Doug Simonik, the manager of the FM RedHawks. On our RedHawks post-game show, the Hawks fall by a final of 14-11, squandering 6-0 and 9-3 leads along the way, and they fall back to the 500 mark at 15-15. Gary gets the win to go to 14-13, and the RailCats take this series 2-1. Now the RedHawks will have to try to sleep fast, get up in the middle of the night, and leave from Fargo's Hector International Airport at 5:45 in the morning. They need to clear customs and get out to the airport before 4 tomorrow morning, and then journey to Trois-Rivières, which is in Quebec, north of Montreal, for a game tomorrow night at 6:05 Fargo time. We'll come back with more of our post-game show. We'll name our Sweet Dreams player of the game and give you the latest scores from the American Association. The final today, Gary 14, Fargo-Moorhead 11.